Just before we move on to tonight's game, some sad news in football today. The death of the former Watford, Aston Villa, and of course England manager Graham Taylor at the age of 72. Kev, you played for Graham Taylor at Watford.
I did, yeah, and enjoyed every minute of it. He was a great guy, pure football man. Lived for football. Was extremely confident in what he did. He knew everything about football, and it's a sad day. And the tributes that have been flowing in are well deserved. And I believe we'll be having a minute's applause tomorrow night before our first team game, which is deservedly so. And it's a tragedy. And I hold him in high esteem. He set me off on the road in my career early on at Watford, and he'll be sadly missed.
Jono, a real character, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a big personality in English football. Obviously went on to manage the England team. But it's fitting, and Kev's right, that the whole of the game, and not just the English game, people far and wide have come to celebrate the life of Graham Taylor. It's a big loss to the community of football.
Left a legacy at Watford, didn't he?
He did, yeah, and I was watching it earlier on TV about what he achieved at Watford, and there's a great quotes from Elton John, who went through the journey with him. So he's missed by not just people in the football world, but people in all walks of life. His time at Watford and the time I worked there, his name's everywhere. And I'm sure they'll do the right thing, Watford, by him. There'll be some lovely tributes moving forward over the coming weeks from the club, and he deserves every bit of it.
Okay, guys, thank you. Graham Taylor, then, who's died today, age 72. And as Kev mentioned, there will be a minute's applause ahead of our first team game at Leeds United tomorrow evening, in that game being played at Ellen Road.